Welcome to Gene's Reviews, where I basically do whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody, let's delve into the depths of despair with some spooky ghost videos. 5 of them to be exact, so let's check this out. I believe in just getting right to it.
Top 5 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Lingering attachment. YouTuber DinoNugget741 has been featured on the channel several times in the past.
I remember it.
The owner, JB, has been experiencing paranormal activity for a long time and believed something was attached to his basement. Eventually, he ended up moving houses in an attempt to rid himself of this lingering attachment. But unfortunately, it looks like it may be attached to him instead of the house, as it followed him to his new house, and he has since been plagued with paranormal torment once again. On one night while he is sleeping peacefully, he is woken up abruptly to the sound of the fire alarm, so he goes to check it out. What he captures is unmistakably terrifying.
Those things are ear-piercing. Those fire alarms. I guess they're supposed to be though, huh? Why is this stove on? Well, that wouldn't cause smoke if there's nothing on the stove cooking. That doesn't make any sense. All that would do is heat the place up. And that was an electric stove. That wasn't even a gas stove.
Hey. No, did you get the alert? Yeah, it's smoky as hell in here and all the burners were on.
That makes no sense.
No. No, I ate hot pot. Like all of them were on. Call them and say what? Third time in 2 months? No, it's smoky. I'm recording this time.
Smoky from what, though? There was no food on the stove.
I don't know.
And it's an electric stove.
No, it's this motion camera. No, it's like real smoky in here.
Smoke could have to be
There's
coming
no
from something
fire,
else.
I'm telling you. I'll send you the video. It's not behind here. I don't know, hon. I'm just letting you know. Alright, just turn off the alert. No, I'll sit down here. Alright, bye.
As he heads down to the kitchen to see what's going on, a black shadow figure can be seen standing in the right corner of the room. But when he comes back to the same area just moments later, you can see there is nothing there. But even worse, he woke up to find the house full of smoke, with all 4 burners on the stove turned on. This can be very dangerous and isn't something to be messed with. So, is this a real ghost caught on camera? let me know.
Well,
Before we
well,
continue,
I don't understand the smoke.
we have partnered with Steel Krill Studios to bring you
If
The
he's faking it,
Voidness,
he wasn't very
a
smart,
sci-fi
because
psychological horror game
there'd
that
have to
takes
be
place
something on the
inside
stove
the
to make
void,
the
where
smoke.
it's filled with just gloom.
It's not
The
just
only
an
way to
electric
see
burner
is
is
by
not going to set
scanning
off
the
smoke like
environment
that.
with your rangefinder device. There is also upgrades for your scanner, an inventory system, puzzle solving, jumping between worlds, and much more. However, you are not alone. Enemies can only be seen by being scanned with the scanner, and they can hear you from your microphone. And if that wasn't enough for you, the Depths of Despair will also be in the game. So check it out and let me know if you can find me. The game will be coming to Steam on April the 7th.
That's kind of
so
cool.
add it to your wish list now.
I was thinking
using
about
the link
doing
in the
some
description
games
or
on this
pinned
channel.
comment.
Let me know in the comments
Secret
what you think about that.
facility. The next video comes from the TikTok user Tim Saver, who we have also featured once before. Tim works as a security guard doing the night shifts on a private company facility over on an excavation site.
Isn't this the guy that quit?
When things started
Never
to
went
get
back?
creepy and nobody else was willing to do the night shift
Yeah, I
rounds
remember
inside
this
the
one. He
facility.
Fell down on the ground,
Except
supposedly.
for Tim. On one night he was investigating a water leak that led to an abandoned unit where he captured something chilling. Watch closely.
I was investigating a water leak and had tracked the source to a damaged AC system in this abandoned unit. The entity manifests near the end of the video.
I think I saw something.
No fucking way. Shit.
What was that? Sounded like someone laughing. There you go, with the heavy breathing.
He spots a pair of feet behind one of the closed doors and quickly turns to grab the crowbar, but when he kicks the door open, there's nobody there. A few weeks later, and something terrifying makes itself known.
It's like a plant of some kind. Oh, shit.
Who's there?
He calls out asking who's there, and a creepy
I didn't hear
voice
that.
responds, although we can't really make out what it says. A few nights later, he hears a noise that lures him towards it, and this is what he captures.
Please protect me, God. I guess we're doing this. Hello?
I saw something move over there by those mannequins. That would be creepy with mannequins.
Shit. What the fuck? Whoa.
You hear the laughing or crying.
Hello? Who's there? Hello?
The mannequin falls over on its own, and what sounds like a woman crying can be heard off in the distance. He continues to follow the sounds, leading him to an
I
even
couldn't
more
see
chilling
anything behind
area.
it.
Hello? Who's there? God.
Duh. Go open it up and look in there. I'd be over there opening that door. I seriously would.
Oh, shit. Hey.
This whole thing's staged, but it's entertaining to me. So
Who's there?
now you go over and open it up.
Fuck.
Those mannequins, that's nightmare fuel there, man.
The mannequins start going crazy, but once again he
Yeah,
finds
there's someone
nothing
in there
that
doing
could
that.
be causing this. A little later that night, he would see true terror.
It's too high for one thing.
Hello?
I guess it gets boring being a security guard at night. You gotta do something like this. I like watching it though.
A pair of hands can be seen hanging over with a dark grey
Okay.
face that looks deformed. As he inspects the area, nobody can be found.
That looks like a
He
doll.
says that the camera wasn't
They're
able
too-
to pick it up clearly, but he could see
Yeah.
it clear as day with his eyes, which is why he didn't turn the flashlight on until after it moved away. Tim's contract at the facility was nearing its end, but on the last night, he managed to capture a better glimpse of this entity. A pale,
Yeah.
creepy face can be seen in the same area the figure was previously sighted. It looks towards Tim, which quickly scares him away. Luckily for Tim, this was the last night shift of his contract, so he won't be doing any more night shifts at the place. But it may not be over if something follows him back home. Could this be a real haunted facility that has secrets within the excavation work that is going on? Or is it all just an intricate ruse? You judge.
I think it's a ruse, but like I said,
If
I
you
like
have
watching
any
this
video
stuff. So
recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com. The Dollhouse. The next video comes from the TikTok user Daniel Thompson. Now Daniel and his mum have a hobby of collecting all sorts of valuable items, some of which are exclusives that can't be obtained anywhere else. Which sounds fun at first, but after seeing the place, it will definitely give you the creeps. Even Daniel himself can't shake this strange feeling he gets from this specific dollhouse. Take a look.
Okay, so the other thing that really creeps me out, that I do not like, but I will show you guys, is in my sister's old room, or I guess still room. Dollhouse.
it's kind of cool.
I don't know how to explain it. The only thing I can say that has happened with it is sometimes when I walk by, or like I go, the bathroom's back there, and I walk through and I hear like tapping coming from this room. It's like
Daniel believes this odd tapping noise is coming from somewhere within the dollhouse.
Maybe some
As a
fairies
result,
are living in there.
He
or
has set
something.
up a security camera to watch the dollhouse at all times to see if it captures any odd occurrences, and that's when it recorded this. As you can see, there is clearly some sort of tapping noises coming from this room.
I hear that.
But just from this static camera footage alone, we aren't able to tell if it's coming from the dollhouse or not. However, one day when he is walking by the room, he hears something and begins to record.
guys. Do you hear that? Those are the tapping noises I was talking about.
He always moves so slow. I would be right in there. I don't think it's coming from the dollhouse. It sounds like it's coming from somewhere else.
Where is this coming from?
Something seems to be making knocking sounds around the dollhouse, and even knocking in threes on one of the small bathroom doors of the house. But nothing can be found that would explain this phenomenon to Daniel, just like other situations when you shouldn't open a knocking door when there is nobody there, especially when it's knocking in threes. It seems the same thing applies here, because after Daniel opens the tiny door in the dollhouse, the activity from here onwards would increase exponentially.
He let it
The
in.
following day, Daniel would see something completely unnerving.
Okay.
As you can see, some of the figurines inside the dollhouse have begun to move on their own. After seeing this, Daniel automatically assumed that the dollhouse must be cursed, and he should get rid of it. But that's just the beginning of the intensifying
Well,
activity.
it was fine until you
And
opened
it
that
seems
door,
that it's
Daniel.
no longer just the dollhouse, because a few nights later, Daniel would be woken up around 2:30 a.m. to something that would leave him in the depths of despair.
Now it's moved out of the dollhouse. Oh, now he's possessed or something. It's drawn him in. But he has cameras set up everywhere.
Just leading up to 3 a.m. and knocking in threes can now be heard coming from the front door of the house. But clearly there is nobody there. This left Daniel terrified, and he stated that when he turned around he was sure he saw the doll blink. After opening the door to knocking yet again, things would get even worse. Now everybody told Daniel to get rid of the dollhouse, but unfortunately his mum wouldn't allow it, since it's an expensive set. So as a compromise, he relocates it into the garage and once again sets up his security camera to see if the noise reoccurs within the dollhouse. And of course, a few days later, this happened.
Yeah, that doll's eyes are blinking.
As you can hear, the tapping noise has returned, but now sounds more like banging, and if you didn't notice, the doll seems to blink and move its eyes. Now if that wasn't terrifying enough, at this current point in time, Daniel would be away at work, and almost simultaneously to this event, his mum would experience something horrifying while watching TV. The sound of footsteps suddenly approaching from the hallway startles Daniel's mum, and as she looks around for answers, she finds none. Some viewers suggested that the doll blinking was just a mere glitch or malfunction of mechanics, which in some cases is possible. However, Daniel shows that the doll doesn't use batteries and is totally empty inside, eliminating this theory. Now, what do you think is going on here? Let me know your thoughts down below.
I haven't seen these before. This is pretty cool.
Unexpected. The next video comes from the TikTok user Ali McDaniel.
Spoke too soon.
who
I think
one
I've seen
day
this one.
Was on his way back from a fishing trip,
Maybe not.
and while passing a nearby restroom, the unexpected
I
happened.
think I did. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yo, what the? What the? Bro. There's nobody in here.
He just got his girlfriend to act like she was scared and yelling and screaming and stuff.
Yo!
As he pans around looking through all the stalls,
I don't know,
you
though.
can
I
see
wasn't there,
nobody
so...
there. Could this
But that's
have been
just
a
my
real
opinion.
person standing on a stall in need of help? A ghost? Or just a simple ruse? Once again, the judgment is yours to make. Haunted
I'd
house.
seen that one before.
Reddit user KimboSlice20 went to visit his aunt, who lives in a house that was built in the 1860s. He says voices would wake him up around 2:30 a.m. and after pulling out his phone to record, what he captured would ruin anyone's sleep.
I'm still hearing voices. Jesus Christ.
He hears a strange noise which creeps him out, but he tries to ignore it and stay in bed. But then this happens.
You're knocking again.
I'd say something. I'd be like, who is it? What do you want?
Oh my God.
Just moments after the knocking on the door, he hears this and decides he's had enough. He says that the place was always haunted, but this is the first time he came around after 10 years. And he didn't have a camera back then. It sounds like a kid was telling a story of somebody who passed away in this very room. But as always, the
I
final
definitely heard
judgment is
something.
yours to make. That's all for today, guys, but if you like this video,
Well, that was cool. It was entertaining. The dollhouse one, in my opinion, is the best one. And then the mannequins were really creepy, too. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of that. Now, how about a joke? It's time for a joke to brighten your day. My back's been hurting a little bit lately, so I'm going to go see the doctor. I think I might be getting curvature of the spine. I don't know for sure, but it's just a hunch. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.